From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1. But this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And getting the start for Baltimore, Kyle Bradish.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Just about to get underway, Austin Martin now at the plate.
Austin Martin.
So we're underway here in game 2.
First pitch, 7:07.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So they decided against challenging the call at first, so he is out. Hey. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Twins, Taj Bradley. What do you have on him, Singy?
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out. Picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
Here's Pete Alonso. Yeah! Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Got him. One up, one down.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gunnar.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Chopped left side. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there.
Batting third, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-1. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second game of the ALCS. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Just off the inside edge.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. That one misses. Ball 3. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Cody Clemens.
Clemens tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. No score here in the second. Ball. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Here's a 2-0.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
That one to first. He takes it on his own, and he's out.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Otto Lopez.
2 down, bases empty. Otto Lopez, the next Twin up to hit. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just Runs in on those hands.
That just misses. Going to count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bottom of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fouled off left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Inside, ball 1.
Westburg went off for 2 homers in his last game. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And a 2-1 on the way. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but
He sends it out of here. The Orioles strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Here comes the 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Colton Cowser.
That one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled. Sends it to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting 8th, first baseman Josh Bell.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here, too. And, you know, they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. And they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call. Just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of out at first.
Here's
base.
the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Line to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Little dribbler up along third, and a foul ball. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time.
That's a ball.
Keeschel stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball, that's low.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man on second, 2 down. That one off the mark, and it's 3-2. Trevor Larnach in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad.
Hey!
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Line drive and foul ball. Alonso, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Up next for the Orioles.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah! Ball 1.
And now 1-2. Ripped to right. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they lead it 1-0. Second game of the ALCS. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach. To the right side, Holiday. Throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball. Down.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Out, number 2. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw some.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Baltimore, bottom 4, Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
Up next for the Orioles.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Minimal damage against him to this point. We'll see if the lineup forces him to make an adjustment. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And it one-hops the wall. The throw in. And he'll reach second with one away.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Man at second. That's a strike. 0-2 now.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Now the tag at third, and they got him. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Orioles held in check there, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
He's got it. One down.
Sometimes all it takes is one hit, so we'll see if they can break through and get something going.
Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
Pitch is out. Ball two.
Two one now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Twins down by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Stays alive. Outside low, and the count is filled up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch.
What do you got?
Lopez tries to hold up, appeal to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One out man at first. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. Now quick throw to first. Lopez back on a dive. The 0-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Ball, that's inside.
Inside. Ball 2. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. Lopez around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they tie it late here in game 2.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Luke Keeschel, the next twin up to hit. Doubled his first time. That misses, and that is ball 1. Foul ball there. The 1-1. On the corner for a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. And the runner stays where he is. The 2-2 on the way. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Austin Martin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That clips the corner. First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Andrew Kittredge up and loosening in the pen. Aiken getting cranked up as well. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The 0-2. This one in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Jackson Holliday. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Strike one.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Colton Cowser will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Taj Bradley won't go any further tonight. And a pretty... Now on the bump, Anthony Banda.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
I think we may have a balk here.
Time.
And yes, we
Runner,
do.
move on up.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's in for a strike. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And he swings through that one. And a count 1 and 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. Right through there for a strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Two aboard, 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing in the bat to drive in 2. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Alonso off of first with 2 away.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 3 and the Twins 1. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Trevor Larnach digs in now.
The designated hitter, Trevor Larnach.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in hits.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And a man aboard, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 2-2. And just misses with that one.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next is a twin. Right fielder.
Here comes the man. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Tyler Wells.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Strike 2.
Ball in.
On the ground, Holiday flips it. There's one to first.
No,
not
he's in
in
there.
time. Great effort there. So up next, Cody Clemens. The Twins with the tying run at the plate here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the curve, and it was back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 6th. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. Started after it, appeal to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor.
Steps off, checks the runner at first. Manager out of the dugout. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jake Cousins. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. Victor Caratini, he'll play first base after the injury.
Number 37, Victor Caratini.
And a foul ball. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right field. Walner gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles,
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cousins, in his 5th season, he features a slider. To second, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now, Jackson Holliday. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, and now for the Twins, Otto Lopez. This one in the air. Westberg. And a quick out, number one. Ripped on a line to center. 2 down. Vic Caratini at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. In the air to left center. Ward on the move to the alley. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that drops in for a strike. That's outside. Ball one.
Nope.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone into the flagpole.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed. That's inside.
That's inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now the count is even, 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Backed off the plate that time. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game 2. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Heston Kjerstad. Derek Shelton out of the dugout. On the mound now for the Twins, Cody Funderburk.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ball one, no strikes.
Hey!
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. On the inside corner for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until it's absolutely...
Line drive, but foul. The Orioles trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through him for the K, but no advance from the runners. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Funderburg. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 1 out. Out towards right center field. Buxton settles under this one. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
This to third. Slings it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Abreu. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Griffin Jacks, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Helsley also throwing. Check swing, and he went. And 1-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The Twins trailing by 3 here in Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Larnach in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 2. Got it. And that'll do it. Twins. Second game of the ALCS. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Taylor Ward getting. Eric Orioles takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Takes it in for the out. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Nope,
Holiday, the next to hit, takes ball one. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Buxton should have this one. And that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Jags in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Struck him out without a swing. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Check swing went around. Strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Outside.
The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
They're down to their final strike. Fastball is outside. That one not close. And the count's full. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Clemens leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way out front for strike 2. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles get it done at home, taking games 1 and 2 of the series.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great